going, everybody? It's Pete J, or Pete_J on YouTube, Pete J Play on Twitch, coming to you from Electrician Simulator. I saw this one, and I was intrigued by it, so I thought I'd pick it up. And I got the DLC as well, so I think we'll go ahead and just jump in and get going. Yes, I would like to start a new game. A standard cable has 3 cores, fuse, neutral, and grounding. Home sweet home. Place the first item at your home. Okay. Press any button. I will press the space bar. Welcome home, kid. I mean, welcome to your house. You've managed to move out. Your mom and I are over the moon. Personally, I'm even more proud because you've decided to take over your old man's legacy. The exciting life of an electrician is ahead. Let me quickly remind you of what this job is all about. Unpack the junk from your car. Okay. Jobs and tasks. In the top left corner, you can see your current tasks and jobs. It's none of my business, but can you please unpack all the junk from your car? You can test the job system that way. Okay. Unpack junk. Find VR goggles. Complete 04. Compass. At the top, you can see a compass. You can find all the important objects there. For now, it will help you find the junk in your car. Thanks, Dad. Up there in the upper right-hand corner. I like the way it flashes before the thing comes up. And it lets you select to move on. Reputation and money. Last but not least, your money and reputation here. Take this $200 pocket money. I'm in a good mood today. Aren't I the coolest? Reputation and money. Last but not least, your money and reputation. Here, take this $200 pocket money. I'm in a good mood today. Aren't I the coolest, Dad? Each completed task will give you extra money and reputation. One day, you will be a reputable electrician, just like your old man. Ooh, that transitioned pretty quickly. All right, so it's 14:27 in the afternoon, $200 in our pocket. We got a reputation of 1. This is our introductory shop here, it looks like. It's kind of a garage. Take. All right. Left click on that. All right. Unpack all the things from your car. VR goggles. Finished. Great. The car's unpacked. Now go to your laptop, choose a logo and your company name, and accept the first job. Okay. Actually, what I need to do is I almost forgot. And as is per usual, music has to go off. I don't know if it's copywritten or not. It kind of sucks. I feel really bad for those who put the music together for these games because if we use it, we get a copyright strike. You know, it's not really a strike; it's a notification. But for people like myself who are very small time and hope at someday to become monetized, we don't want any kind of blemish, even if it's just a notification on our record. So we have to turn off the in-game music, which sucks because a lot of it is really good. I actually kind of like that song. Go to your laptop. So we're going to go to the laptop. And we'll left click. We got to hold. Click and hold. Okay, so how do I open it? Tip. Press to interact. That was jump. Left mouse button. Okay, there it was. All right, I did that and it closed. Select your company logo and design. Okay, so you like wires, eh? If you dream about wires every day, this logo design is perfect for you. Just look at these plugs. Those are some nice plugs. You're fast as lightning. Yellow is your favorite color, and electrical buzz is your beloved sound. Are you a god of thunder? Helping people is your thing, isn't it? This logo means that fixing people's electronics is your mission in life.
Customer's house is love. Customer's house is life.
I think I'm going here. Next step. Enter your company name. Ooh, I don't know. I'm not good on the spot. Wattage cottage. Cottage doesn't sound right. Wattage, what? Wattage cottage. Welcome, inbox. This is where all your messages are displayed. Check the inbox if you want to find new customers and jobs. Accept the job you like most and get to work. Shop. This is where you can find all supplies for electrical work, tools, cables, and, well, that's all for now. After all, it's just an introduction. All right, so here's our mail. Wattage Cottage, we got our first email. VR Electrician Certificate number 1, Lights, Electrical School. Electrical School at LML, okay. One of your most basic tasks will be changing light bulbs. Customers really don't like doing that themselves and fixing switches. Today, you will get a certificate that will allow you to perform these tasks. Just remember to switch off the fuses before you start any electrical works. Tasks to do: collect the required items, turn off the main fuse, change the bulb, repair the single switch, repair the double switch, and turn on all lamps. Attachments. This certificate is proudly presented to... Okay, so we got to do this in order to get certified, folks. Getting familiar with electricity. Congratulations, here's your first virtual reality mission. Complete a few simple tasks to receive a certificate authorizing you to accept your first few electrical jobs. Okay. What did that say? I just read it. I didn't. What? Okay. So I got to do this. Okay. So how do I close? I guess I'm assuming I have to go now, right? So if I hit, right, there we go. We're out. Put on the VR goggles. Where are my VR? There they are. Okay. So click on those. Okay. Remember, do not put your fingers in the socket. Learned that the hard way, didn't I? I got a couple of screwdrivers that got arc welds on them. Learned that the hard way too. Bulbs and switches. One of your most basic tasks is changing light bulbs. Customers really don't like doing that themselves and fixing switches. Today you will get a certificate that will allow you to perform these tasks. Just remember to switch off the fuses before you start any electrical works. Now, back when I was working maintenance, you didn't run all the way to the basement to turn off fuses to change a light bulb. I'm sorry, but we didn't. These are fuses. Fuses can be turned on and off. Remember, red means that it's on. Red means danger. That's why we use this color. If you're struggling to identify where a fuse is connected, it's best to turn off the main fuse. Ain't that the truth? Because not all fuse panels wind up having like a map. All right, so I just took that off. Residual current circuit breaker 3-phase. Hold to enter the interaction mode. Item name, add to inventory. I don't know if I'm supposed to, am I supposed to pull that off? I wasn't thinking I had to. Okay, so I'm in VR. What am I? I'm looking for switch. All right, I have questions. I have questions already. How do I know which ones are broke? Add to inventory. Advanced view. Okay, advanced view. Double switch repair tutorial. Double switches are very similar to single switches. They only have one extra wire. Mind you, switches can be broken in various ways. Sometimes they'll be connected incorrectly, and other times they won't be connected at all. Okay, so okay, investigate. Investigation. Okay, I'm not sure what. Okay, I'm a little lost here. Move item, advanced view. Investigate should be this, right? Oh, okay. That allows me to turn. Okay. That's what investigation is. Okay, so what is... And if I go here and I interact with that... Okay, so I take that. Pull that out. Select the required items. 0 of 2. Okay. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. I have that. That's selected. We can put that back in. It's a blue bulb, which I don't know if that's something we're supposed to be. Completed task 0. Turn off the main fuse. Select the required items. What item? Oh, okay. Here we go. All right, folks. Now we're cooking with some what they call gas. Even though the gas and electricity probably shouldn't go together, but we're cooking with gas. We're going to take this E14 bulb white. There it is right there, and we're going to there we go. Okay, a click, not a hold, and we got a Phillips screwdriver slow. Well, that's not very nice to say about the screwdriver. It's not its fault. All right, we collected our items. Now we're going to go to the main circuit breaker panel, right? Fuse box. And we're going to turn off the main, which I'm assuming this one is the main. It's bigger. Tip, hold to enter interaction mode. Hold what? All right, I have shut off. And that seems backwards to me. It would seem like green would be on and red would be off. But change the bulb. Okay, so one of these bulbs is not working. So we want to investigate. Placing bulbs tutorial. You'll often come across broken bulbs on your way. Just click on the light bulb to remove it. Sometimes clients will want bulbs in different colors. Just remove the working bulb and replace it with one in the right color. Okay. I'm pretty sure I only have one color. Right? So then we put that in. I think we did it. Change the bulb. Now escape out. Repair the single switch. Repair the double switch. Okay. I'm assuming this here is the single, and this here is your double. Okay, so we're going to come over here, and we're going to investigate the single. Your first real job will be light switch repair. Remember, when working with electricity, turn off the fuse first. Well, I shut off the main, so I should be okay, right? Is that what they're telling me? I'm okay because I shut off the main? Oh, wait, go back. Previous. Press the left mouse button on different parts of the switch to remove it. You can rotate the camera and zoom in and out. Try to remove the light switch. Okay. And then it's time for something harder. Wires will help you connect them to the right places. For now, just pay attention to icons and connect two phases, voltage and lamp, into the right holes. All right, well, I want to double check our fuse panel because, yeah, we still got the main off, so we should be okay. All right, so we're going to go here, and we want to interact. That is not working, so we're going to go to what? All right, how do I? Keeps telling me tip, press to interact. Oh wait, I took something off there. All right, I finally got it. Screwdriver, okay. Okay. A situation like that, or how do I get rid of this thing? Do I have to go here? Maybe that's it. Not sure. How do I take this off? Turn. All right, investigation. Something happened there. I missed. You need the screwdriver. Okay, so there it is.
Duh.
All right, yeah. I'm getting it. I'm getting slow but sure. I'm a little slow on the uptake. What can I tell you? All right, so I don't want you. This opens up. This does not seem like we have any, there's no wires on it. So, all right, I don't know what's going on. Okay, L1, electricity. I didn't mean to do that. That's open. Connect wire. You need both, right? That goes to the lamp. I think that goes here. Oh, I had it and then I left it. All right, that goes to the wire. We need to go here. Got to make sure you got your screwdriver in hand here. All right, so there's that, and then we can be able to return back out. That gets closed. I think we have screws over here. Do we have to? No, we have screws that we need to screw down, don't we? No. Okay. Okay. All right. So we got the single switch done. Woo-hoo-hoo! All right. Yeah, it's just really, it's just kind of getting used to the tools. What we want to do, the double switch. All right. Take it apart. Same thing. We're gonna have to pull these. Grab the screwdriver. Those off, and then we got. All right. So what we need now is we need a jumper. We need one that's going to take us from this side to the other side. So I think this would be L3 lamp, L2 lamp. So I think this. Well, first we need our screwdriver, and we're going to need that. Disengage from that. Oh no, no, not. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Once I figure out what. Once I figure it out, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Okay. So that's the jumper there. That's already there. I thought we were missing it. So one's the lamp and one's the electricity, right? No. That's the electricity. Say, that seems like it's in the wrong spot then, right? So you need to go here, my brother. I was gonna say I don't think I tightened the screws on the other one. So then we've got L2 lamp, L3 lamp. I don't remember what the other lamp was with that. Was that L3 or L2? I say we just go. Let's just go. Just go in order, basically. Maybe they're just making it that easy for us, right? I can get screwed down. We can grab this line, and we're going to put that here, right? Oh. All right, so if we grab L3, L2, put that here, we got it. Okay. All right, now if we hit escape, back to our fuse panel. Cross your fingers, folks. works. All right, get certificate, exit VR. How do I exit VR? Congratulations, you have completed all tests. Go to the door and exit the location. Yes. All right, so, you know, grounding PE is the yellow-green wire. Okay. Yeah, a little bit different. Ready to go. Finish the first VR tutorial. We got that one done. One of your most basic tasks will be changing. Oh, we've already done that. 20 XP for the certificate, 20 XP for the required items, 20 XP for the main fuse, 20 for the bulb, the single and the double, 140 experience points. It took us 10 minutes, 45 seconds, but a lot of it is just trying to figure out how to tip. You leveled up. New message, Alessandro Castillo. I want to turn on the light. New message from Joy Thomas. Hello, sir. Helio. He said Helio. Alessandro came in. Controller battery dead. Hello, sir. Found this old console in my grandpa's house. I wanted to play it, but the controller doesn't work. Can you help me? My dad told me the battery in the controller is wrong. Can you fix it, sir? I don't have money, so I can't give you anything. But please help. I wanted to play some games. Problems. Battery is dead. G13 bulb, smart white. Okay, those are bulbs. I don't need. But that's the other thing is how do I know what supplies I'm going to need? You know, check the lamp, check the bulb, check the light switch. I wanted to turn on the light above my bathroom mirror and nothing happened. I'm no spring chicken anymore, and shaving in the dark would be difficult even for a man in his peak. I hope fixing the light switch won't be a problem. I'm not very rich and I cannot offer much for this job, but I hope you can help me anyway. He sent me pictures of things. I don't. Okay. Well, since he was first in, 2106, let's go ahead and jump on this one. All right, you've accepted your first job. At the bottom of the customer's message, you can find a list of suggested items. You can check which item you need, add them to the cart, and buy them in the Electrify shop. Okay. Suggested items. I'll need one of those. I'll need one of those. Add that to the cart. 56 bucks. 50 bucks for a Phillips screwdriver? Sure, yes, I do want to buy it. All right, so that answers the question, right? I was wondering how we would know what supplies we should bring. How do we get to Mr. Leave the office? Your home. You're now entering your home. Maybe it doesn't have the best furnishings, but that's not an electrician's job, is it? Your home is a place where you can put your electrical devices to the test. Just buy something in the shop and use it here. Okay. Do I go to the job? All right. Do you want to start the job? Yes. Press tab to open the quick menu. Okay. That's going to be the big thing. It's just trying to figure out. Check the lamp, check the bulb, check the light switch, check the wires in the box. Okay. All right, so we got a couple switches here. Okay, well, single outlet. All right, European. Must be European because that is not a U.S. electrical outlet. All right, so let's go find the fuse panel. And how am I supposed to know? One phase B16. I don't know how I'm supposed to know which one's the bathroom without a circuit map. All right, we turn that off. We're gonna come back in here. Let's do the first thing, which would be to check the bulb. Let's pull the bulb. Check the bulb. Looks like it's burnt out, doesn't it? So if we go with this one and we put that in there, we change the bulb. All right, so we got to turn on the lamp. So let's escape back. We'll turn on our power and check the I'm not exactly... How many freaking switches do we have here? And something... Okay, that's that one. That's that one. Okay. This must be the only one that operates this light. Still no light. Okay. Check the light switch. All right, let's go back and shut off the power. I think that's going to be a big thing because you do have to... they're going to want to stress the safety angle, you know. All right, so pop that off. Oh, screwdriver! I need my screwdriver. Okay, pop that open. Pop that open. All right, connect the wires in the electrical box. Okay, this, for some reason, the wires in this box have become completely detached. I don't know why. All right, so I'm assuming this is going to be electricity. Yeah, electricity comes in and then goes to the lamp. So we're going here. And, oh no, you know what we got to do first? We've got to first unscrew one of the connections. Then we'll make the connection here. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. We're going to grab the line. There you go. Close that up. I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident that since the wires were not attached, that was the issue. So we're gonna go ahead and escape back. Let's go get our. Let's go turn our. That's how confident I am. I'm gonna go ahead and shut the fuse panel. Click. There we go. Congratulations, you have completed all tasks. Go to the door and exit the location. All right, let's go ahead and... This guy was saying he doesn't have a lot of cash, so let's save him a couple bucks here. Yes, back to the office. All right, pretty cool. All right, we're getting it. We're rolling along here. Open inventory, press... Is that I? I think it's I. Press the I button. Darkness in the bathroom, job complete. I wanted to turn the light on in my bathroom mirror and nothing happened. 15 XP, 15 XP, 30 XP plus 50. Turned on the lamp, 50 XP. Wow, you did all right. 3 minutes, 36 seconds, 120 XP and $120. All right, dude, I'll take that. Let's go see about the guy's battery. I want to see if the guy's battery's on. Oh, I missed something. Electrical school, VR electrician certificate number 2. All right, I'm going to take... Another type of job, workbench mission. You've noticed the small tools icon indicating the difference, haven't you? You can accept different types of tasks at the same time. Go back to the garage and check the workbench to browse the accepted job. Okay. We're going to go back to the garage. Where is it? Do I have another bench? Ooh, I do have another bench. There it is. Welcome to the workbench tutorial. The big moment has arrived. Your first time at the workbench. It's a little bit different from the gameplay you saw before. Here you can focus on one device only. Try to disassemble it first. You got it. On the left, you can see a list of the device parts. If they are good, then you're good. But if they are bad, you have to fix it or replace them. Replacing may be faster, but it is also way more expensive. Fixing may be cheaper, but you will also need some tools called upgrades. Okay, next. You can buy the tools directly at the workbench. Be careful, they may break if you use them too much. Try to use the tools wisely and plan your activities carefully. All right. Oh. After everything is fixed, you can test the device. If everything works, you can send the item back to the customer. Good job. All right, so the first thing we need to do is we need to disassemble, which means we're going to need... Are you sure? Oh, no, not yet. I don't think so, right? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. I guess I'm going to need to buy all the small tools. I thought maybe we had a small tool or two, but no. I love the way the parts are collecting in the bin. That's cool, too. That is way cool. All right, so we have the back cases in good condition. We have a all right, there's the cases. They went in here. Back case and front case are both in good condition. Flip this thing over. The option buttons are good. Directional keys are good. Functional keys are good. Okay. Directional keys, rubber. That's in good shape. That's also in good shape. Okay, so it's like a battery pack, right? What else do we have? I have flipped this now and I can't get, okay. Power plug on the battery. Controller battery. That's what I thought. Controller battery is unknown. All right, so we need to test the battery. It is broken. Okay, so we'll need to get a new one. How do I want to replace $6. Yes. Yes. Now we're gonna go change mode. How do I change mode? Is it a tab? Assembly. Yes, okay. Up here you can see assembly, disassembly. By hitting tab, you'll change. So we're gonna go to assembly. We want the return. Okay, so I've got, all right. A lot of things happening there. I switched it to assembly and then I just came over here and clicked it and it automatically kicked in. We'll put the new battery in. Let's get the new plug on, plug there. That's good. Our rubber back on. Function keys, directional keys, and our option keys. And then we'll go. Oh, wait. You know what, though? There should be screws here, right? Wait, I want to... That's not right. That's not right. There's got to be a way for me to screw this back down, right? I mean, if I don't do that, that's not... But now it's press to interact. I guess not. Maybe these screws hold it together. Okay. And moving it is just holding the right mouse button down. Okay, so how do I test device? There we go. Test item, test status is good. Let's send that item out. I can fix that. Fix the first workbench item. Okay, controller, battery dead. Item repaired. Should be an A, I think. All right. Send the item. Send back the item. Another one done. What do I do with 3? Is there a way? New message from Engel Bon and Andrew Thomas. Holy cow, we are in high demand, folks. What do I do with 3? Is there a way to is there a garbage can or a recycle bin or something that I'm supposed to? Garbage can. No, that's wire. It was I. If we hit I, we have 1 broken bulb. And if we hit Z, are you sure you want to delete this item? Yes. I don't need a broken bulb. All right, let's grab another job order here. Let's see, we've got 2306, 23 of these all came in. Oh, that's the date beat. We'll go electrical school VR electrician certificate sockets. Repair the single. Okay, your next task is an interaction with sockets and their repair. You can plug in wired appliances into working sockets. You'll be fixing single and double sockets today. The sooner you manage to do that, the quicker you'll discover how joyful connecting and disconnecting plugs can be. task to do: repair the single out socket, repair the double socket, test the single socket, test the double socket, turn on the fan, accept the mundo. And now, come out of here. We got to do our VR. Yes. Love that sound. Electrical current can be lethal. Yes, it can. Yes, it can, folks. Sockets and cables. Your next task will be an interaction with sockets and their repair. You can plug in wired appliances into working sockets. Quick fix some sockets and see how nice connecting plugs can be. Sounds familiar. All right, so here we are, folks. And we have plenty of sockets. And we need this and we need this, I'm assuming. All right, how many sockets do we have? We've got dose, 2. Nope, 3. Here's another one here. Okay, 3 sockets. First thing I want to do is I want to kill the power. There we go. I guess let's start from the far off. Can we crouch? We can. Say you better be able to because you're working down on the ground a lot. Open that up. Grab this bolt out of here. Pull the cover off. Here's our socket. All right, repair the single socket. Look like they're okay. Neutral. Protective. Outlet. L1 electricity. Okay, so that's electricity coming in. That's, I think, ground. We would consider that. And then this is neutral. That looks like it's okay to me, right? Close that up. All right. Can I get around and just grab this other one or no? Yeah, we gotta escape out. Okay. So that single to me looked like it was okay. Socket repair. You might see some similarities between switches and sockets. The principle of their removal is similar, but they have a completely different wire connection structure. Wiring in sockets may seem more complex. Pay attention to different types of wires: phase, neutral, and grounding. PE. Okay, that's what I thought. Phase, neutral, and grounding. Hot, ground, and hot, neutral, and ground. Okay. After a correct connection, you should be able to insert a plug and turn on an electrical device. Good job. A preliminary good job. One more thing, you can now use the voltage tester when fixing sockets and switches. Just just put it in the right place and check for electrical current. You can also use the voltage tester as a screwdriver, but it's not the fastest out there. Okay. Yeah. Did I shut off? Did I shut off the electricity? How do I stand up? Okay, space. So C to crouch down, and then, yeah, it's off. Okay. I was like, I thought I turned it off. Was it to crouch? Oh, it's control to crouch. That's a little confusing. Control to crouch, space to stand up. All right, so there's that. This is the dual. So we're gonna have to pull these. Oh, not even hooked up. Here's the problem. I need to repair the single socket, repair the double out. Okay. I am not doing this in the right order. but we're here. Let's do it. Okay, so we got screw, connect wire. This is electric. Right? If we go by what we just saw, that is neutral, right? here. And that was ground. This one was our hot, right? Okay. I got bling, which is, I think I'm going to take that as a good sign. No, I need you to go back here. My man. All right, so one down, one to go. I do want to use my. I want to use the electrical tester, but the only way I can do that is if I turn the electricity back on. And I kind of think that's verboten. I think that's not the way to go with that, right? What if I escape out now? Oh, they shut it. They automatically shut it. Okay, we're gonna come over here and we're gonna flip this switch back on. I'm gonna get dinged for this. Watch. But this is the only way I can think of possibly testing the. There's our one. First shock, electrocuted for the first time. Okay, so I got electrocuted. Oh, one electricity. Okay, yeah. All right, so let's go back. I don't think I was supposed to do that. I'm not. All right. All right, so what do we got? We got to fix the socket. I think those two are switched, maybe? You can go back. All right, that one comes. Now, green goes in the middle. Seems to be the way to go here. And ground goes to the end. So now if I escape, and I go over here and I turn the power back on, and I come back over here. And I use my. Oh, I got shocked again. What am I supposed to do that? That's only using it though as a screwdriver, and I don't want to do that. Anyway, let's go to. So we're gonna put this back, put that back, put the cover back on. I believe the power is on, so we'll put that there. 3. Test the single socket. 1. How do I test the single socket? I've already tried and I've gotten, okay. Wait. All right. What we want to do is we want to do this. We want to go back to 2. All right, put that back on. We don't need to take all that stuff off the test. So we're going to go here. 1. So the red light, I believe, means power, right? No power. Nope. All right, so I'm assuming that means good test. Test the single socket. All right. Cool. All right, so all right, that's good. Extension cords. Sometimes sockets will not have enough room for all plugs. That's where extension cords come to the rescue. Just plug one cord into a socket and to connect a few more appliances. Okay. That is done, my friend. Let me pick up this fan. I can't do that. I can only stretch the cord. There we go. Test the single socket. Which single socket? Was it this one? And let's go one. While we're down, we're going to go ahead and okay. I may have wired that up wrong. Let's go to right, red, green, blue. I think that was it. No, don't do that. Don't. Is that it? Was I forgot to tighten all the screws down? All right. I think it's working. Which single circuit though? Which single socket, not single circuit. It's not this one because we know that works. Oh wait, there it is. Okay. I guess they just had to have them all going at the same time. Okay. Stand up. Mission completed. Congratulations, you've completed all tasks. Go to the door and exit the location. All right. Very cool. Why would I want to exit though? The TV's working, the light's on, and the fan's going. This is the place to be, bro. This is the place to be, yo. Back to the office. All right. All right. So yeah, you got to remember to put them screws back in, Pete. We got our certificate at the Wattage Cottage. Electrician certificate number 2, sockets. We can work on sockets now, folks. All right, I'm digging on this. It's pretty cool. Again, it is more European in nature than American. But again, electricity is electricity as long as you kind of get the basic principles. New message from Nuru Temitrope and Alessandro Castillo. Yeah, how far technology. That's the other thing is I think I've gotten the there's a couple of DLCs that I picked up with the is it AI or like that? I don't know. Let's go ahead and let's do one more run here. 1450 2306 no 1459 1514. Andrew Thomas, a soccer problem.
Hi there. Listen, the World Cup has just started, and this reminds me, when I was a kid, I used to play something that resembled soccer on an old console. And you know what? I found that same console in my father's house, and now I would like to show that game to my son. Let the young one educate himself and see how the video games from the good old days. I just need your help with one little thing. When I connect the console to the TV, it doesn't work. Please fix it and help us with our soccer problem.
Okay, so obviously these little symbols in the upper left-hand corner, those mean workbench. Those are workbench issues. Sure, we'll accept that. And let's escape out. And we'll head to the workbench. There she is. All right, so the first thing, okay, we can move this around. It's the play box. Can I pull that? Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna want to pull that game out. Let's flip her over and pull the screws out. We're gonna need a spray. 55. Okay, we need that. Oh, I thought it was red because it needed. Okay. I thought the red meant it needed. Yeah. Okay. Come on, man. It's like you're listening to me and they're intentionally just making it not work. Okay. So there's that. Let's take the top off. Here's our gaming unit here. Uppercase, bottom case, and the cartridge are all in good shape. So let's work with the cartridge socket cover. Cartridge socket cover is no good. Can we inspect that real quick? Oh, it's in good shape. Okay. So if we go, all right, so that's okay. Middle frame status unknown. I guess we just let's just take it apart, and then we'll get everything on the bench. Printed circuit board unknown. That's it. All right. That's good. That's good. That's bad. That's bad. That's good. Oh, we got to test all of this. Can I zoom in? I can. Okay. Capacitor. All right, I'm going to take it one side at a time, I think. Okay, so actually, I don't know if I can. All right. Voltage tester is, it is vital in this line of work here. Oop, that's bad. Bad. Sound tuner. Capacitors. Check this diode too. No, that's bad. Okay. All right, so now I think we need the screwdriver, right? Because we're going to have to remove some of this stuff. That's broken. We need the even smaller screwdriver. Okay. All right. All right. That's it's a soldering iron. It's not a screwdriver. All right. What else is bad? All right, I got to try and get this thing squared away. Can I get this back into somewhat normal? I think that's as close as I'm going to get. So anything red, we have to pull. To flip it in order to do that, though. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're breaking the solder. I also need this. There you go. All right, so that's just a like a puller. It just pulls it out. We need to go back to the soldering iron now. Well, that's... All right, let's move on from here. We got to go. That one's got to go. So we need our soldering iron. We're going to pull this. All right, this is a little difficult because you kind of lose it here with the spinny. And then it gets difficult to figure out, remember where you're at. Okay, that's good, this is bad. So we need the soldering iron to remove this. I'm going to spin this around, and it's going to be... Okay, now, spin it around, we need that. Okay. This was a bigger project than I thought it was going to be. I could just press the numbers though too. That'd make it a bit easier. Once I start getting more comfortable with the tools and stuff, I probably will do that. I don't think I need the grabber for this though. I do need the grabber for that. Okay. Oh. All right, so we need our two. I think that was it, right? It's this thing here. Yeah. Break the solder. Grab our picker, but I don't know if we really need it though. That hasn't been tested, so we'll grab our multimeter. I think we've got everything else, right? Printed circuit board is broken. Green. We already took it out. Green. So everybody on the right side is green. These little ones are the ones that kill you. Green. Want to make sure. All right, everything left in the center is good. Left side, everything left is good. All right, so if we escape out, right, and then we escape out, and what do I do again to buy parts? Forgot. Inventory? No. Do we go back to our... I forgot how to do this already. All right, so if we go here... That's not it. So the Electrify shop... I have forgotten what I was supposed to do. What am I supposed to do? I've removed all the parts I need. Printed circuit board, inspect. We got that. Return. Ba, 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 ba. Tip. Parts list. Cartridge is good. Replace. I don't want to. I guess yes. You don't have enough money. I don't have enough money. All right, what do I do then in order to cartridge socket cover? That's fine though. Where do I go, folks, to get my parts? Tab. Printed circuit board. Oh, I don't have enough money for a printed circuit board. How much money do I have? We may need to go and do a job here. We have $73. Okay. Let's do this. Check the socket next to the TV stand. Check the double outlet in the bedroom. Okay. Suggested. Add to cart. Can't add to cart because I think we already have it. So we're gonna take that. We've accepted it. Let's go grab. We need money. We need some money to finish this video game thing here. So yes. Let's get this one done. We'll get a new circuit board, and then I think we just buy on the run, right? Remember, do not put your fingers in the socket. Check the socket next to the TV stand. Connect the wires in the electrical box. Check if the outlet works. Okay. TV stand. So there's the outlet there. Looking for a. Doors closed. Where exactly is the fuse panel? Anybody know where the fuse panel is? Oh, here it is. It's over here. Okay. Shut that off. All right, and crouch and inspectify this outlet here. Oh, I don't have my. I don't have my tester with me, do I? All right, this is not hooked up at all. All right, so let's start inside out. We want to go electricity. We're gonna go here. We're gonna grab this. That's ground. And you go back in there, and then we're gonna go neutral. That goes here. All right, and then. Thought I got all my screws back in. Seems strange. Check if the outlet works. Am I supposed to be grabbing tools before I leave, or because that's just a screwdriver, right? Got it. Check if the outlet works. See, it doesn't give me the check mark. I think it's because I don't have my voltage tester. I don't know. Check the double outlet in the bedroom. Connect the wires in the electrical box. Check to see if the outlet works. Okay. It's a double outlet, so it's not this one here because that's a single. There's the double. There's the double toil and trouble. We're gonna have to unplug you first. There you go. Going in. Wait a minute. Am I flying past it and not add to inventory? No, okay. Very cool. Double outlet, and we're gonna go ahead and pull. Oop. What? Although before we do that, you know what we gotta do? You know what Pete almost forgot to do? Pete almost forgot to shut off the electricity. No harm, no foul. Nobody got shocked, but we're gonna have to make sure we're remembering that in the future. All right, here we go. Here we go. Open this up. Let's take a look. Oh, look, there's nothing connected here. We've got 3 wires. So again, let's start on the outside. We'll go. That's your hot wire, your electric. We go in here. Put that back in. I'm gonna grab this screwdriver. That's your ground. So I'm gonna put that here. We're going to pull, and this is our neutral. So we'll take our neutral wire here, put that there. Go ahead and close her up. Slap that back on there. You go in. You go in. I'll have to figure that out for next time. I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to. Am I supposed to be loading my tools, or is it just automatically loaded up? I assume since we had the tester with us on the last job, that it would just be in our tool bag, you know what I mean? But as they say, you should never assume. Assuming makes you an ass of you and me, so let's not do that anymore. All right, so let's try her out. Mission accomplished. 4 of 6. Check if the outlet works. How am I supposed to do that? Is that maybe this? Where was the other one? There was another one in here. Plug the power into. Plug the cable into the power. Where's the cable? Hiding. Oh, okay. Rubber ducky. I love it. It's interactable. That's even cooler. Light is on. So let's go check. I thought for sure we were going to be done, but it looks like this might be a part of this mission here. 2 of 6 for mission accomplished. Okay, so we need to get into this one. I want to let me. Won't let me do anything. Check the double outlet in the bathroom. Oh, in the bedroom. No, I'm good. Okay. Oops, sorry about that. So maybe it's a situation where, because this light is off, so maybe I got to turn this one back on. There it is. Okay. Yes, it's just one of those deals where it's like, you know, for some reason you got to get everything. Can't turn that on. Well, we're going to turn the lights off just in case. This neighborhood, cars drive by. Yep. All right, so this is pretty cool. I'm enjoying it. Like I say, it's a certain situation where once you start to get more comfortable with where the tools are, how the tools work. Are these sockets okay? Job complete. 15 XP. 70 bucks. All right, 190 XP, $150. I'll take it. Because with that 150 bucks, we're going to be able to fix the circuit board. And now we got to rebuild. So we're into assembly. Wait, I don't think that's right yet, right? We still got stuff we got to put back on here, don't we? All right, now I got to figure out how to get stuff put back on there. Place. Yes. All right, so now the printed circuit board is good. We go to assembly, we put that there, right? Can I... Middle frame. How do I test the middle frame? Middle frame just looks like a box. Okay, so that's fine. Well, everything in the parts seems to be fine. Now I need to change mode, disassemble. No, I don't want to disassemble. I want to assemble. Oh no, this is a new circuit board, so all of those parts are on it, so I don't have to worry about. Here I am. I'm looking at it, trying to figure out how to replace these. This stuff, but we've already, you know what I mean? This thing and this thing we already got. Okay, I get it. I'm sorry, folks. So yeah, I am supposed to be just reassembling here. We need our screwdriver. Okay, what else is there? Parts list. Cartridge is good. Okay, so we want to go to tested device. This device is good. We're going to send the item. All right, we repaired it. 60 bucks. He gave me 60 bucks. It cost me $80 to buy that circuit board. All right, folks, I think this is where we're going to end it right here. We've been at it for about an hour, but you can see what's, I think it's shaping up to be a really fun game. It's a good looking game too. I mean, that's a lot of attention paid to the outside when you don't really even get to go outside all that much, you know? We got some tires piling up outside our house here. I'm sure the neighbors love us. Rafter. What else we got? We got a house. This is our house. I'm not sure what that is there, but I'm sure that will come into play. Here's our home. I like the cars driving by. It just gives it a little bit more realism, you know. Garage. I mean, that's our kitchen. Here's our bathroom. Always test to see if the toilets are flushable. They're not. Oh man. And one thing I do want to look at right before. Can I go out the front door? The door's closed. All right, let's go back out here. If I go to my inventory, is that tools? It's not tools. How do I find my tools? because I went on a mission and I did not have my. Here's my Phillips. So now I have 2 Phillips. Oh, so I just grab off the bench here? All right. Well, anyway, we'll figure it out, right? We'll figure it out. We're just gonna keep moving along. So, until I see you again, be safe, be well, be good. Be back here next time, and we will talk soon. All right. Bye bye.